All right, calm down, calm down. All right. This press team want to go home at some stage. So, listen, it's incredible to welcome Keir Starmer to Redditch today. We've had nearly 10,000 conversations since the general election was called. And the thing that we've heard time and time again is that people are desperate for change in this country. They're desperate for change because they're worried about the futures of their children and grandchildren. And what better place to be in as we end our campaign and go into polling day than this venue, a former Sure Start centre delivered by the last Labour government that symbolised their commitment to young people and the next generation in this country. So please join me in welcoming one last time Keir Starmer to Redditch.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And don't you have a brilliant candidate in Chris? And in 11 hours, we get the chance to start voting across the country, including here, to get Chris to turn from being a candidate to being a member of Parliament. And thank you for that reception, that warm reception. It is fantastic. This is day 42. This is the very last stop on this campaign. We head home from here. And to come in to hear you give me that reception is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, and don't underestimate just how much energy and confidence it gives all of us, including me. Thank you so much for your reception. I guess I was asking for that. Thank you very, very much. 11 hours, look at the clock on the wall, just under 11 hours, the country goes to vote in a really important election about the future of our country, with two different futures on the ballot box. A real choice before the electorate. A choice to continue with the chaos and the division of the failure that we've seen for 14 long years, or tomorrow to turn the page and start to rebuild our country. So if you're a family that has been struggling so hard over the last few months and years with the cost of living crisis bearing down on you, if you're a business that's struggled because of the damage to the economy done by the Tory government, if you served your country in uniform or your community in places like this, then this Labour campaign is for you. The change we are fighting for is for you. The vote and the power of the vote is yours tomorrow. And if you want change, you have to vote for it, because change only happens if you vote for it. And we stand here on the eve of the election as a changed Labour Party. A Labour Party that has pushed protest to one side, has returned our party to the service of working people, and proudly says, country first, party second. And thank you for all the work that you have done not just in this campaign, but in all the other election campaigns that you have fought, and for standing with us as we change this party. This is vindication of the hard work that we have done to stand here before the electorate saying, we've changed our party, we're a changed Labour Party. We are asking for the opportunity to change our country and put our country back in the service of working people. And we have a plan, the first steps of government that start straight away if we're elected in to serve our country. Sleeves rolled up, getting those extra appointments in our NHS to bring down those waiting lists. We did it before and we will do it again. Recruiting the teachers we need for our schools to make sure every single teacher, every single child, whatever their background, wherever they come from, has the opportunity that they deserve to go as far as their talent will take them. To recruit the police that we need in our neighbourhoods. To deal with antisocial behaviour and knife crime so that everybody can feel safe in their own community. To create our Border Security Command and take back control of our borders and smash the vile trade of putting vulnerable people into boats across the Channel. Set up GB Energy, that publicly owned energy company that will keep our bills down, give us energy security and secure the jobs of the future. That is what we can be getting on with on day one. But, and there's always a but, if people tomorrow feel that it's job done, that the polls have somehow predicted the future, they don't need to go out and vote, or that they're not yet convinced about change, not convinced it can happen, not convinced that they need to go out and vote for change. And many constituencies will be tight. This constituency will be tight. It is incredible that we're here fighting as hard as we are in this constituency, but it'll go down to the wire, you know that. It'll go down to a few hundred votes. And if people don't go out and vote, people who want change, who need change, who are entitled to change, don't go out and vote, we'll wake up, imagine it, on Friday morning with 5 more years of a Tory government. Feeling entitled, emboldened, that they can get away with anything. Imagine that. And fight against that all the way through to 10 o'clock tomorrow evening. Every single vote has to be earned. We have to go out there and make the case. Change only happens if you vote for it. And imagine... And imagine a different future Friday morning, a Labour government elected in. The 4th time in history we will have come from opposition into power with a chance not just to put our NHS back on its feet, but to make it fit for the future. A chance to make sure that every young person has everything they need, the skills, the opportunity, the housing, the security to go as far as their talent will take them. An opportunity to make sure that the economy works for everyone, wherever they live, with living standards raised across the country. Our public services working properly again. We're reset, holding our head high on the international stage. Imagine a Britain moving forward together with a Labour government. That is what we're fighting for. Let's continue that fight. If you want change, you have to vote for it. Vote Labour tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.